Here are the first images of the all-new 11th generation Honda Civic. Honda calls this a prototype, and what that really means is this is a look at the outside and inside, but there is no information about engines or platform changes. Basically, a first look at the design. All Honda will say is that this new Civic will be sportier, fun to drive, with a new chassis, more powerful and fuel-efficient engines. More on that in the future. The Honda Civic is the best-selling passenger car in Canada and the United States, and this 11th generation is a return to a more subdued-looking car. There will also be a hatchback, SI, and Type R versions to come, but here is the sedan. The idea for this 11th generation Honda Civic was to return to a more upright, glass-filled models of the past, especially the third generation Civic.
I felt this essence of Honda's approach, especially with the third generation Wonder Civic. It was the frame structure which enabled a glassy cabin with a very expansive and pleasant feel, as well as a body with a sporty look.
This new Honda Civic has the same low overall height and low hip point as the current car. The low belt line of the car and ample glass is a move away from the current sweeping lines of the Civic. This more conservative approach has a more than passing resemblance, I think, to the new Jetta. With an upright grille and headlamps that are higher than the grille, more glass represents a boxier-looking car, and the designers describe what they used as inspiration.
All-new Civic is a car standing right on the threshold of a new era. While studying successive generations of Civic, we started seeing the Honda MM DNA. This included a glassy cabin that creates an open feeling to avoid a cooped-up feeling, even with a low vehicle height, and a low and wide body that is low and flat and emphasizes the presence of the tires. By setting exhilarating exterior as our styling concept for the new Civic, we strive for a human-centered exterior design, which will offer an exhilarating experience for those who will look at or ride in this vehicle. An easy-to-drive cabin that also makes occupants feel free and relaxed with a low and clean beltline. Low horizontal character lines that extend through the body without disruption to create a linear profile of the sedan. These factors help make the body look thinner and the tires appear bigger to evoke an image of stability and an outstanding driving experience that comes from this solid footing.
One design element to note is the clamshell hood design that has the hood flow over the front fenders. Where the hood shuts, you can see the low belt line of the body, producing a wide and low stance. There's no indication as to what the trim of this prototype might be, but the added dual exhaust tips are a nice touch, as are the dark wheels. The rear lights pick up the side belt line and carry it into the rear of the car. There was only one image of the inside, but the one thing that jumped out to me was the fully integrated vent system that runs the width of the dash. That looks modern and retro at the same time. You can see the same overall shape of the current car, but the infotainment screen now sits on top of the dash and is 9 inches plus its touchscreen. So there's the first look at the next generation Honda Civic, set to go into production next spring. Before then, we will get a full production reveal with engine details and more. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell to get more COVID virtual car releases. And thanks for watching the first images of the all-new Honda Civic.